Okay. That should be back up, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Ooh, it is a baby's bottom.
Excellent. So I just had to reset it and everything is hunky and dory.
And audio sounds good too.
Good. All
Teamwork.
right. Soat the sill, inner flooded halls. Sneak up on the little clockwork dinosaur here. It was a little too quiet. Let's see if we can't bump the effects volume back up a little bit. There we go, that's better. Very sneaky. Don't mind the spear. Okay, what do we have? Oop. Not going to get the sneak attack damage on him. I like these little Dwemer-inspired sort of vault doors. Got a little bit of a Fallout sort of feel to them. Okay, it's another dead end. Okay. Big spooky swinging blades just outright killed that guy, so give the game a save.
I like how the save scum is called Happy Fun Time. That's appropriate.
We survived the trap and go on to the Hall of Delirium. Much more Dwemer inspired.
Why would everything be Dwemer inspired? I have no idea.
That's kind of how Soat the Sill rolled. Even before the change.
God, I'm so scared for ES6.
In what way?
After Starfield, I just have to wonder in incredible ways they're going to try something new and screw it up horribly.
Yeah.
Or something new, quote unquote, like check out this totally new game that is almost completely exactly like Skyrim and doesn't do anything really new at all. And isn't it great?
Elder Scrolls 5.5. Skywind. Wait. The Oblivion remaster went so well, we're just going to re-release the Oblivion remaster. Okay. A lot of spinning clockworky gears. And a door blown off its hinges. I'm sure that's probably safe. I like the horrifically overlapping sound layers they've got going on right now. Like you can't decide which sound should be loudest. Also, the other thing that's interesting is like a lot of the interior floors are super small. And Daedric Wakizashi is very useful for pureeing things. Alright, so we have a spinning blade that is very much going around the room. At a rate far faster than I can walk or run. So this is going to be interesting. We'll try it on the next pass. Yep. Whew. Just made it. Okay, this puzzle, when I was younger, I was a far younger person, held me up for more hours than I would like to admit. And you can see that this thing will let one of these guys out. But more importantly, I can't open the inner gate and the outer gate. So where one is open, the other is locked. What I need to do is open the inner gate and wait for this fabricator to spit out another critter. It's very thrilling and exciting. Okay, now it's open. We're gonna just move past him and into the next place. Okay. This one's a simple puzzle. You just hit the lever and let the bridge assemble. I can hear myself think for a minute. You can actually keep some creatures back with certain two-handed weapons and spears and things like that. They do have a little bit longer reach than their one-handed counterparts. Okay. Dome of the Imperfect. Don't like my weapon having no effect. Let's try the other darts. Alright, we do it the old-fashioned way. Got a creepy face for 2002's graphics design. Very RoboCop-like.
Reminds me a little bit of a banking plan from Star Wars, doesn't it?
You have too many hit points.
Why won't you die?
And he's down. There are all my broken things. The Dome of Sothasil. So, I know what happened here. And I can remember the first time I strolled into this room, having played through this whole expansion. I put the Wakizashi here for a minute, so I don't have the sparklies from the Blessed Spear. Coming in here to expect the battle of all battles and everything else, and Sothasil is already dead. And that's because Almalexia got here ahead of you and killed him. So we're going to go ahead and save. And I'm going to preemptively get my detective equipment up first. Found the body of Sothasil. Someone has obviously already been here.
Here it ends. This clockwork city was to be your death. You were to be my greatest martyr, the heroic Nerevarine, sacrificing all to protect Morrowind from the mad Sothasil. But you live. You live. Fear not. I will tell the tale myself when this is done. I will tell my people how with your dying breath you proclaimed your devotion to me, the one true God. Your death will end this prophecy and unite my people again under one God, one faith, one rule by my divine law. The puppet king will lay down his arms and bow to my will. Those who do not yield will be destroyed. The mazed band has allowed me to travel to this place. Here I slew Sothasil. Here I summoned the Fabricants to attack Mournhold. I will be the savior of my people. I alone will be their salvation. None may stand in my way. Not you, and certainly not Vivek. He is a poet, a fool. I will deal with him when I have finished with you. And Sothasil. He always thought himself our better, shunning us, locking himself in his hole. He spoke not a word as he died, not a whisper. Even in death he mocked me with his silence. But I think you will scream, mortal. For now you face the one true God.
Okay, so before we get into this one here with Almalexia, yeah, something to understand is the dynamic relationship between the three members of the tribunal and what they called their anticipations and later the reclamants, depending upon whether you're playing Skyrim or not. And for her, it was Boethia, who is the Daedric prince of lies, betrayal, that kind of thing. So Almalexia has lived up to that aspect of herself by betraying everything and everyone she's ever loved, starting with Nerevar, then eventually Vivek and Sothasil, and now the Nerevarine. as we're down here doing all of this. It's sad if she wasn't, 10 out of 10 on the crazy scale, all the tattoos and everything else. It's very, very well done set of graphics and look for an Ashlander goddess, as it were. All right, so we're going to go ahead and save. And get to work. Of course, levitation magic doesn't work here. Pay attention to all of our different buffs and defenses, because that's going to be important. Very straightforward fight, and especially if you've protected yourself with a lot of the things that you picked up battling Dagoth, you're really in good shape for dealing with this particular fight. Hit points or not, you can make her stumble and stagger so she's not casting magic on you all the time. If you're playing at Dunmer, you're immune to about half of what she throws downrange. Of course, the other half is kind of painful. But stock up on the big boy cure wounds potions. And you can knock her down. We'll take the Baralazar's Mazed Band. We're going to be using that to get out of town here. But we have True Flame, which was the Sword of Nerevar. And we have Hope's Fire, which was its twin that she carried. With that, though, we can leave Sothasil behind. Teleport out of here to Mournhold, as there is no other way out but to use the ring. Where's my other ring at? That one has a lot of charge on it. It should be most... Oh, there it is. Ring of Azura. Hello, her hands. Keep waiting for Almalexia to come back. I'm sure she'll give you some direction. And we see Azura again.
You have done well, mortal. The death of Almalexia is a boon for all of Morrowind, though it may take time for this to be understood. She would have betrayed the Dummer as surely as she had betrayed all those whom she loved. This was her curse and her undoing. Weep not for Sothasil. He shed his mortality long ago, and I am certain his death was no small relief to him. These gods lived with the burden of a power no mortal was meant to possess. Your work in Morrowind is not finished, Nerevarine. Vivek still lives, but I believe his time grows short. Protect my people. Defend these lands. The skies of Mournhold are clear once again. Let these people suffer no longer. Now go, mortal. Embrace your destiny and go with my blessing.
Okay, so for that, it pretty much rounds out the main quest arc for the Tribunal DLC. But before I load my save game for the start of Blood Moon, we have a play to perform.
Play is the thing in which they'll catch the contents of the Solani?
Mm-hmm.
It's never easy, is it?
Greetings, Dark Elf. I'm Marin Orthralis, founder of the Mournhold Players. I'm sure you came here to watch our production of the Horror of Castle Zir. I'm sorry to inform you that we won't be putting on the show today. The troupe has its own drama to worry about at the moment. Yes, well, you wouldn't know that the very day we're supposed to debut our show, our lead actor, Tarvis Beleth, has come down with the collywobbles. Can't find anyone to take over his part. I would do it, but my expertise is desperately needed backstage. So now I've just got to stand here and try and drive people away from our heavily promoted production. I just wish we could find someone who looks like Tarvis. Wait a minute, Dark Elf. You know, you kind of look a little like Tarvis. I think this could work. What do you say? Would you like to take on the part of Clevides, Captain of the Imperial Guard in our production? Sure. Sounds great. Fantastic. Here, take a copy of the script. As you can see, people are already starting to gather, so we need to get the show started. I'm sure you know the Horror of Castle Zir quite well. Of course you do, so there's no need for lengthy rehearsal. Just review the script for the next 2 minutes and talk to me again. Come back 2 minutes, as our play requires exact timing to pull off correctly. Thankfully, we are paused when we are in the menus. There we go. The Horror of Castle Zir. Okay, so Nara will say good evening to you, Serio. Good evening. Is your master at home? Possibly. Would you mind if I came in? What's your name? Did your master leave? Scathanud. Yes, there is. You know an Ashlander by the name of Sol Karifa. Okay. Then, as you'd like to know, he's dead, and he's found a few hours ago, dying of frostbite in the Ashlands. Very high degree of irony that someone would die of frostbite in the Ashlands. It's a little warm. But, you know, whatever, we'll stipulate to that. He's hysterical, nearly incomprehensible, but among his last words were Castle and Zir. Dying of frostbite in summertime in the Ashlands? Vivek, that's strange. That was your master's library. Would you mind I looked in? As I hear, I'll tell Vonnie. All right. I think we've got it. Good job. You're right on time. Let's get this show on the road. All you have to do is head out there through the door, hit your mark in the center of the rug next to Gurian, stand still, deliver your lines, move quickly through the door. Timing's everything. And be careful. They know the play well.
Good evening to you, Sergio.
Good evening. Is your master home?
Sergio, it's only me here. My master, Sadurakana Talvani Hordalf Zir, is at his winter estate. Is there something I can do for you?
Possibly. Would you mind if I came in?
Not at all, Sergio. Please, may I offer you some flint?
Sweet moon sugar.
No, thank you. What is your name?
Sergio.
When did your master leave Scathanud?
More than a fortnight ago. That's why it's only me in the castle, Sergio. All the other servants and slaves who tend to his lordship travel with him. Is there something wrong?
Sol Karifa was the name.
Oh, Sergio, I know no one by that name.
Instead, his last words were Castle and Zir.
Vec? That's strange. I suppose it's possible that my master knew this man, but being an Ashlander and my master being of the House of Telvanni, well, if you'll pardon me for being flippant, Sergio, I don't think they would be friends.
Did that woman put starch in my shorts?
And look in your master's library.
go wherever you want. We
Try
have
me,
nothing
and
to
you'll
hide.
regret it.
We are loyal Imperial subjects.
Now the punchline, as I hear, are all Telvanni. Found the film critic. Dravel Indrano, who also had a Daedric Wakizashi, which means I now have 2 of them. Oh my, what's going on? Maybe you should talk to Marin. Yep, I'm just gonna...
Not bad for an amateur.
Oh my, yes, I saw what happened. Hope you can forgive us, but we knew an assassin would attack sooner or later. Fantastic. You see, our lead actor, Tarvis, recently had some somewhat indecent tryst with the daughter of a Telvanni diplomat. There's part of me that wants to blame Tavos for this one somehow. But she wouldn't send somebody this amateur to come here and try and kill somebody. The diplomat caught him in the act, vowed revenge. Since Tarvis changes residences frequently, we knew an attack would come during his performance. The diplomat would be sure of his Tarvis's location. Hopefully, since we're able to dispatch the would-be assassin, the diplomat won't try again. I know that the services of the Morik Tong are very expensive to enlist. I apologize for using you in this manner, but hope you understand why it was necessary. I do intend to pay you in full. Let's see. During the play, I didn't count a single mistake. Very impressive. But your acting skills could definitely use some improvement. Sweat. Here, take this gold and this amulet. Improve your acting abilities whenever you need it. Thank you again, and hope you can forgive us. Amulet of Verbosity. Fortify Speechcraft, 20 to 30 points. Not bad at all. Alright, wanted to make sure that we got that one done on stream, because that's probably one of my favorite quests here in Tribunal, is this whole play. Well, we will go ahead and load my continuing playthrough there. As we catch the start, Blood Moon. At this point, the only thing that I have done was traveled back to Kuhl and took a bolt to Solstheim, which there is an entire expansion in Skyrim dedicated to this island, and you can see a lot of what happened for Skyrim's sake 200 years prior in what we do here with this one today, or get started on today.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Waiting on our escort to Raven Rock. We did the general quarters all the way up to South Staircase. 3rd floor is his chambers.
Greetings. Do you want something? Greetings. What brings you here?
Head to the general quarters. Alright, let's see what we got. He's on the 3rd floor, as I recall.
Yes? What can I do for you? I am Captain Falx Carius, commander of Fort Frostmoth.
An Imperial Fort. Let's see. Island of Solstheim is not the easiest assignment. It sometimes makes men edgy. They've been complaining more than usual, lackadaisical in performance of their duties. Morale has been low. Learn anything, report back. Okay, well, let's go talk to some soldiers out there and see if we can't figure out where their morale problem is. Or perhaps who their morale problem is. Is that booze I smell on you? Sure, have at it. Just hasn't been the same since it became a dry fort. No liquor at all was allowed. Captain's orders, I guess.
You seem like very good company.
I've got a few minutes if you need something.
Captain, you're running a dry fort, and your soldiers are unappreciative of this. You must repeal the prohibition. Imagine lack of alcohol might have some effects on the morale, but I didn't ever actually ban it. Personally, I didn't even care about the alcohol. It was the priest, Antonius Nuncius, who was worried about the effect it was having on the men. I disagreed, but the question became moot. Our shipment stopped coming in months ago. Speak with the soldiers some more. You find out what the source of the discontent is. I think I'm going to go talk to the priest himself. General quarters, Imperial Shrine.
Go ahead. Yes? What can this humble priest do for you?
Yeah, he kind of looks like a giant bag of tools. It's not my concern what it has on the roof. You've no proof that I've done anything wrong, so stop asking me questions. Oh, you poor foolish man. Uses potions of cure common disease as bookends.
Yes? What can this humble priest do?
Need to find out where his room is. His office is in the armory.
So what's this about?
Okay, so this is the armory. Let's see if we can't find...
What is it you want? Shaved her palms, she might pass for a monkey. I'm still in pretty good shape, right?
Taking your money. Worry not, I will keep it safe.
Cold, wet, no sun, ugly women. Yeah, this is some paradise, all right.
Troops are also apparently jaded. To know.
How can I help you?
Oh, you little devil. Found a large stash of alcohol in his desk. Got some here. Well, Priesty Boy's been busy.
Do you think he speaks easy?
I think he took a hint out of the Wayne Wheeler playbook. So let's go talk to him again before we go dime him out to his boss. Been there? Why, this is an outrage. Stolen liquor? All right, perhaps I've been hiding the alcohol, but it's for their own good, and I hope the soldiers got fed up and revolted. I'd be able to justify going home to my superiors. I'm reporting you.
Yes? Go ahead. What can this humble priest do for you?
Stop being a dick. That's what you can do for me.
You're a horrible person and you should feel bad.
These troops have nothing out here, and you took away their little bits of joy where they can have a drink every once in a while. See that Antonius Nuncius started this whole thing because he wanted to go home? The twit. I could have had him reassigned had he just asked me. Now, though, I think he might do his best work here, saving the souls of my men. With the new abundance of liquor at the fort, someone will have to deliver their salvation. Thanks for your help. Take these. There's diseases on this island that we've never encountered before. And the weapon may serve you well. The weapons are being smuggled out of here and sold in Vardenfell. I'd like you to work with one of my soldiers. There are 2 available to you, and they're 2 of the best here in Fort Frostmoth. Sanus Lucius and Gaia Ortoria. Speak with them and decide who will be your companion. I'd really rather not work with either one of them because I tend to be a very sneaky bastard. At least with this character.
How can I help you?
So what's this about?
Greetings to you.
Go ahead.
A pleasure to meet you.
Ah, welcome. What may I do?
A visitor. What may I do for you?
Having a moon sugar investigation. That's good. Okay, he should be in here somewhere.
Captain Carius mentioned
There he is.
you might come to speak with me. How may I assist you?
One of the things that we definitely notice in the Blood Moon expansion is the increase in variety of spoken dialogue. Okay, weapons being smuggled. Gandrung Caverns, a bit northeast of the fort. Something about the weapons being stashed there. I sure do, but while we're here, I want to talk to this other priest real quick about the man in silly white hat. Too stricken with moon sugar euphoria just last week after a cult service, sat down with some wine. Moments later, realized something was wrong. The laughing, the dancing, it was horrible. Then I drifted off. I saw him, a strange man, old and frail, certainly no Nord, wearing a white Colovian fur helm. Even stranger with his silly song. Workshop in the snow, lanterns all aglow. Remember something about candy. Hee-hee-hees and ho-ho-hos, it's all absurd. Alright. Okay, so we'll focus on the smuggling ring. Northeast of the fort.
Be careful out here in the wild, friend. There's more roaming about than just wolves and bears.
You say that, and the very first thing I see out here is a giant-ass bear.
Let's see what you're made of.
Okay, northeast of the fort. Yeah, that's the right one.
Careful with that, friend.
I would like you to wait right here. You can catch anybody if they run away. Suffered from a big case of the paralysis. She looks like someone threw up in the fountain of youth. All right. Got a little bit of snark going on. Still have the combat music up though. This is a weapon shipment. It's some of the most threadbare ones that I've seen. I have fought mud crabs more fearsome than these. No, let's use one of these darts.
Here, but you might hurt his feeling.
Silver swords of paralysis and okay. I'm glad they didn't hit me. They're very sneaky. Oh, that's rude. You got the Amalexia darts. All the smugglers had been defeated. Most excellent indeed. Return to Fort Frostmoth. The fort's been attacked in my absence.
Please, by all means, I'm listening.
Ah, welcome.
Find Antoria.
Greetings.
Greetings, Dunmer. How...
Go find another person. Something's alive in the fortress.
How can I help you?
Some kind of wolf creatures. Don't know exactly what happened. We're outmanned. Soldiers fought valiantly, especially the captain. When it was over, he was gone. I didn't see him go down to us, so I assume he's alive. My guess is those savages from the Nord village might have something to do with this. Okay. We will go to Skull.
You've got to find the captain. The fort needs him.
We must find Captain Carius. This place will fall to shambles without him.
Okay, so we're going to go visit a Nord village. Before we do all that, though,
What brings you here?
go to the armory and see about selling some things. This warhammer, sword. I much prefer the vendors in Mournhold. They have a lot more money available to sell things with. Skull live in a village in Northeast Inn. Okay. A little bit of a trip.
Now, this is fighting. Easier opponent.
Okay. And that was a freeze tag that that person was talking about just a minute ago. How many times I gotta knock down the Spriggan? Answer's 3. It's like getting to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
One, two, three.
3.
What's the charge?
Shooting a bear. Yeah, that is a goofy looking bear.
You should have picked an easier opponent.
You didn't even hit me. Thanks for the suit, Jamma.
This is Theocracy Manifest.
This is too easy.
Yeah, it kind of was, lady. It is one of the funny things that I like about this game in particular. Like, Oblivion has the Radiant NPC conversations. You know, where they talk amongst themselves and have all manner of just bad and goofy dialogue. But this one has, you know, people giving you their combat dialogue despite the fact that you just knocked them down in one hit. It's the Draugr that reside in the Barrow. I'm supposed to kill it single-handedly. Killing a Draugr is a task that every Skull lad must complete before becoming a man. Only I can't kill it. I've tried. Alright, I'll help.
I guess.
Are you gonna fight him? Sir?
You know what would solve this problem?
You will die where you stand.
Burn your dad.
Exactly. By the gods, that was a good fight. Did you see me? I was magnificent. You sure were, man. Nordic Silver Claymore. Nordic Male Left Pauldron.
Can't begin to tell you how just amazing you were.
Between the long protracted delay of attacking the creature and the way I just kind of stood there not getting hurt. I'm glad one of us was good at our job. Rather large pack of wolves. Well, the snowstorm works both ways. You people need to burn your dead. 'Cause now they're the Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead will just keep showing up forever and ever. There'll be another game, so like Skyrim and spin-offs, and
Awful lot of equipment here.
it'll just never stop.
Hail, friend. Finally, you're awake. Okay, it's just a little 2-room borrow. And continue northward. With all the people blinded by the snow. I wonder if I should rest and meditate on what I've learned. That reflect is nasty. Naturally, I got something for everything except... Oh no, I do have a scroll. There, this solves my poison problem. Need to stop inviting myself to all those fights. The mead hall at Thirsk. I'm gonna buy some mead if you haven't already. Introduce yourself to Skildir Wolf Runner.
Keep your distance, friend, if you want to keep your head.
He's the chieftain. Welcome to your home. Not find better mead anywhere, not even Skyrim. You say Spriggans die 3 deaths. Best to avoid them if you can.
Enjoy our
Watch
mead
yourself
and
near
kinship.
Eric, friend. He's a swine of a man. It's too bad he's my clan brother.
Teach him some manners.
Hey, good looking. Oh, chump, not you.
I think we're going to go pick a fight with Eric the Unworthy. Let us continue to taunt him until he gets so cross that he takes the first swing. Now you done it. You slipped and fell.
No, don't eat the skin, for God's sake.
Hail,
You don't know where
Dunmer.
it's been.
Do you need something?
I will honor Eric in death as I would any fallen brother, but in truth I'll always remember as a vile swine of a man. I'm glad he's dead. I'm so glad I, the Nerevarine, could solve this problem for you.
How may I help you, Dunmer?
Found a writer who's been here writing and getting drunk. Like you do. Come on, lady. We'll escort you back to the camp. I am going to go ahead and cast Mark right here so that I can recall to it once I have brought her home. Come on, stay with your tour guide. Oh, damn it. Hopefully it's a mild poison. Maybe she won't die from it. Oh, good. She has a heal companion spell. We'll just go ahead and take care of that. Don't buy weapons. Do buy alcohol and potions. You can buy the skooma too. Oh. I think we found the moon sugar dude we were looking for too. Can you wait here a minute, lady? I gotta go take care of a thing.
Candy, he makes so much. Uncle Sweetshare has a magic touch. So it's back to the workshop in the snow, with lovely lanterns all aglow. Hee hee, ha ho, hee hee hee, ha ha ho.
This man was making all the skooma. Solves that problem. It's good. We can turn that quest in while we're down there too. Multitasking. New age.
I have the upper hand.
Really like their wind and snow effects. Got some horkers out there. No, 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 damn it.
You'll be dead soon. Here it comes. I'm not giving up that easily. Am I good or what?
Almost there.
Hey, wait for me. Hey, wait for me. Hey, wait for me. Hey, wait for me. How can I show my appreciation? Ah, yes. Thank you.
Talk to Jolene. I want to reward you for the duty.
It's not often I find such good company. Please speak, Dunmer.
Please take this gold. I like money. I can be paid for with money. Take that money too. Now we can skip to the other part of the island again. Thanks to the magic of teleportation. So much nicer if they kept those spells in Oblivion and Daggerfall, or not Daggerfall, Oblivion and Skyrim. Oh, right. I can't get in there yet. I don't know whatever you two adults do until somebody gives me a quest to come by and see what you two are doing. Not skull. That is very true. Skull wish you no harm, but mind your manners. But you'll mind your manners in their halls, make no exceptions. I have no love for them. The skull will never do such a thing. So you brought the bones of one of our ancestors. Stupid Imperials need to learn to leave things where they are. Still, it's good that you brought this one back to the skull. Much to atone for. Here's under fort brought nothing but harm to these lands. They cut trees and dig in the earth. Restore the power of the skull. Of course, when dies in the shaman's hut, he'll give me further instructions.
Hail, Dunmer. Do you...
It's good to see you again. Welcome to my home. Your fellow skull presented me with a belt of work strength. Here, I want you to have it. Well, thank you. Glad you made it, kid. Scroll of Purity of Body just casually hanging out on the top there. Go ahead and take this letter. Sure, someone will want it.
My son, my poor son, please, please help a sad old man.
Need to know if he lives. I'll help you.
The great circle of life goes on, sweetie.
Shaman's Hut, here we go. The ritual must be completed. You'll find 6 standing stones representing the 6 gifts of the Allmaker. At each of these stones, the ritual must be completed. Okay. We'll restore the power of the skull.
Some people are born dumb. Like me, for instance. You're a long way from civilization, human.
That's it. You just sell silver claymores. Okay. You can have all of these weapons that I have no appreciable use for. At least you would have if I would have hit the right button. Have we seen everybody's house yet?
My son, my poor son, please, please help a sad old man.
I'm ready for anything. Go ahead.
Nice Main's hut. Burn of the Quiet's house. Brandier. Let's see if there's a Brandier's house here somewhere.
He said it was fresh, but I don't know. It looks kind of like dog. It was a rock. Wonder what he's up to. No guest of the skull shall work for hospitality.
Mhm.
No point worrying about it.
No worries. I won't hurt you. Ask your question.
Maybe it'll come up as a later thing. Alright, so before we get super deep into hunting down all of these shrines, I think I am just going to go ahead and save for now. And we will begin our Restoring the Power of the Skull quest probably here at a later time. So for now, let's go ahead and mute up. Flip things over to the end credits here. And exit as we usually do. We have up on this display there the events that we have coming up. Today was Monday. We did Classic Games and DCS. A lot of fun. A little bit of a visual hiccup there where we had a graphics driver failure briefly, but it recovered. So it killed the stream briefly, but we were back up and we managed to finish that. Friday's Arma 3, probably be doing Impasse again. And Saturday we're back with Pilum Teaches DCS. We might change aircraft for that one because I've been interested in maybe doing a little bit with the Corsair, maybe doing a little bit with the F-15. We'll see how that goes through. And the Not Quite 24-hour stream is coming soon here in mid-July. We're looking at the weekend of the 12th or the weekend of the 19th. But stay tuned for that. We'll have more to come on that to follow. I appreciate all the likes, the follows, the subscribes. Those things do keep the channel moving and flowing. I appreciate all the watches there on the YouTube channel as well at PilumRamar. If you feel like donating, you can over at coffee.com/PilumZeroMar, or if you have some Bezos dollars to spend, you can always use those here. As you're with an Amazon Prime, you get one free subscription to a Twitch person of your choice, and if you choose to spend that here, I'm greatly appreciative of it, but of course, not required. That's up to you. With that, folks, always ask for consent, try to communicate as best you can with your partners, try to be genuinely decent human beings, and I will catch up with you next time. Thanks for watching, folks. Have a good night.